So it is October 19th, and this is your Tuesday Talk. And today's a busy day. We have visitors in our building, and we're excited to see them here because that means it's schools to watch time. And we're really proud of our school. So we're happy to have them here. So if you see them around, that's why they're here. A couple things. We have some play rehearsals, which I'll talk about later, going on this week. We're getting done at crunch time. And but today, I wanted to talk about the bass clef since I covered the treble clef last time. If you are confused on any of the Latin stuff still, go back and watch the video from 2 weeks ago. But we're going to keep working on Festival Sanctus and on Jubilate if you're in 6th grade. And you guys sang through that this morning. I was really impressed. I think you're doing great. I think everybody's doing great. It's just so nice to have us all together in the mornings to sing again. So, all right. So, bass clef. The notes of the bass clef, much like the notes of the treble clef, can be learned by coming up with a saying. So, for the treble clef, we had "Every good boy does fine," or whatever you came up with. But by the way, shout out to some of you for coming out with some really clever things, like really clever. Bass clef have different things to say though, because the notes are different. It's still the alphabet, musical alphabet of A through G, and then we repeat. But the bass clef, G is actually on the bottom. So it's almost like you took the treble clef and moved everything down one, and we've lost that bottom E, and now it starts on G for the bass clef. But what I grew up learning was good boys do fine always. G, B, D, F, A. Or you could do George Bush drove fast again. Or you could do Gorillas buy donuts for Amy. I don't know. I just came up with that one. But the point is, you can come up with your own. Put those in the comments below. G, B, D, F, A. We always read from the bottom up when we do that kind of thing, just so you know. All right, the spaces, not quite as simple as the treble clef where we just have face, but I do like, the saying I always learned was, all cows eat grass. A, C, E, G. You could come up with anything. Airplanes can't eat gas. Or maybe they can. Airplanes can eat gas. Whatever works for you. All right, A, C, E, G. Like I said, all cows eat grass is what I learned, but you can come up with ACE, G, whatever. Whatever works for you is what you should use because it helps you remember. I know it might seem silly to learn the bass clef and the treble clef, but they're both very useful, and you need them both to create a full musical experience. Though I grew up a flute player who sang soprano, so I really only ever use the treble notes. But as a pianist, when I have to play piano for you guys, I have to know the bass clef because that's both. So right now, if you play the trombone, the baritone, the tuba, the electric bass, or anything that uses the bass clef, you're like, I got this. And if you're a treble clef person, you might be a little bit lost, but it's very easy to learn both clefs. It just takes a little practice. All right, bass clef. So that being said, just some reminders for this week, the week of October 19th is today, so this rest of this week. So there's practice tonight if you're in the play for soloists and speakers. Maddie's going to start practice for me today because I'm going to be talking with the Schools to Watch committee. But we're going to start in my room, C124, and the music classroom. And then we'll transition over to the stage. But what you can do is work with rehearsal score on the solos, or you can spend the first 5 minutes. She can work with the speakers, and you can come up with more of your script for each of the 4 speaking slots, and the solos can chill till I get there. I'm only going to be like 10 minutes. It'll be fine. All right. So, yeah, you could do that today. But tomorrow in the evening, it's the same group. Soloists, speakers, and I believe Good Riddance. So if you're in Good Riddance, that's Wednesday night. It's a much smaller group than we normally have on one of our evening rehearsals, but we should be able to get a lot done. So Good Riddance, soloist, speakers, Wednesday night. Thursday after school, this Thursday is after school, not an evening. Thursday after school, we will do I had it right here. Be our guest, and we're all in this together. So that's this week. Saturday's rehearsal, don't forget. Saturday, we have our special dance rehearsal. I will bring snacks. If you can't make it, I understand. Try to let me know ahead of time, though, okay? It's just like a bonus dance rehearsal that we can clean up everything and get all ready for our November 12th debut. It'll be wonderful. All right? I'm excited. You should get excited, too. I will talk to you all later. I hope that you are having a good week. I hope that you are taking time for you. I hope that you are taking time to sing. And, yeah, see you later.